morning, Sam.
Morning.
Sam, what can I do for you today?
I've come in for my test results. I hope you found the reason I feel tired all the time.
All right, Sam. My colleague saw you initially. Can you just brief me on what you guys were investigating?
Oh, we were just kind of investigating why I felt so tired.
Yes. Tell me a little bit about the tiredness. I see Dr. Smith has noted here it's been for 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months. Yeah, I just feel really flat in the morning. No real energy. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get going.
All right. Is there any other symptoms that started in this last 6 months?
No, not really. Just finding it difficult to get motivated.
All right. What's changed in the last 6 months? Is there anything significant that happened in your life?
No, nothing significant at all.
All right. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions just to tease out more about this tiredness?
Yep.
Do you feel it's a physical tiredness, your muscles in your body, or do you feel it's more a motivational problem?
I just find difficult to get motivated. I just don't seem to have the energy, and my muscles are feeling really tired and weak.
Are you losing strength?
Yeah, well, I'm feeling a lot weaker. I used to exercise the dog, but I haven't been doing that for the last 6 months or so. Just don't feel motivated and don't feel like I have the energy to do it.
All right. Do you have body aches and pains?
I just feel tired and just weak in general.
So no specific stiffness in the morning in your joints?
No.
All right. I see there's mention being made that you've gained 2 kilograms. Is that right?
Yeah, I've put on a bit of weight. I just probably haven't been walking the dog.
Yeah. So there's no weight loss associated with this tiredness?
No, I don't think so.
What about things like night sweats, hot flushes, flu-like symptoms all the time?
No, everything's fine. Just feel tired in the morning when I wake up. I go to bed the same 10 p.m. and wake up at 7 a.m.
Yeah. Speaking of sleeping, do you snore?
No, it doesn't report any snoring.
Right, you don't gasp for air and snore at night?
No.
Do you get up to wee a lot?
No, not really.
So does that mean you're not thirsty, very thirsty, and you pee a lot night or day?
No, mouth not dry.
All right. And speaking of Tess, how is your relationship with Tess going?
Well, yeah, not real good. I mean, I haven't been able to get it up for the last 6 months or so.
Really? So that sort of coincides with the tiredness.
Yeah.
Are you able to get an erection without Tess involved first thing in the morning?
No, haven't been. Not lately anyway.
All right. Have you found that your beard is thinning?
Not that I'm...
No thinning of your beard? Is your breast being bigger?
No, well, not that I really take much notice.
Yeah. And what about the size of your testes in your scrotum, your nuts?
Oh, same as they always been.
All right. Okay. Do you get headaches much?
No, not really. No headaches.
All right. What were you thinking? What's going on? What's your ideas?
Well, I don't know. I just think it must be lacking in something that's make me need something to give me some more energy.
Yep. I see there's a family history of diabetes and of a stroke, is that right?
Yeah, my mother had diabetes, but she just had medication to fix it, so
All right.
it's curable, isn't it?
Yep. Tell me about your diet.
Oh, well, I have like a ham and cheese toastie every morning. Been having that since the college days. Then I have some carbs at lunchtime.
Yep.
I always have some form of takeaway for lunch.
Yep.
Sometimes a salad, but mostly just a quick carb heavy.
Yep. All right.
Because I work as full and as you work late hours.
Yep.
Dinner usually home cooked by Tess.
All right. Do you think on average you have five portions of fruit and veg every day?
No, not really.
All right. And can you tell me about your exercise schedule?
Well, I've been finding it difficult to get motivated. I just don't have the energy. I used to walk the dog in the morning before work, but haven't done this for a number of months. Muscles are feeling really tired and weak.
All right. And are you on any medication? I'm just thinking, is there any side effects of medication that can be causing our issues? All right. And lastly, are you up to date with your immunizations? COVID and flu?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
All right, so what do you think is going on, Sam? What are you worried about?
Well, I just want to get more energy and get back to walking the dog and not feeling probably having intercourse with my wife.
So what I am seeing on your results, you're right if we go through your results?
Yeah, fine.
All right. So there's a couple of things that can cause this lethargy. Your blood results ruled some of them out. Your hemoglobin level in your blood, that's sort of a count of your red cells, is really good. Your iron stores are good, so it's not anemia that's causing this. I note that your cholesterol is a little bit high, especially the bad cholesterol. The significance of that is it puts you at risk for heart attack and stroke type of diseases. So that's definitely something we can look into. Do you know much about cholesterol?
No, not really, but...
Kidney and liver is fine. The other thing that I note is your testosterone is on the low side. Testosterone is a hormone that gets produced by our testes. What time of the day did they take your bloods?
About 8 a.m. in the morning.
Have you had breakfast on that day? Were you fasted?
Yeah, let me think.
Oh, hang on. I see it says fasted here on your sugar results.
I think I just didn't have anything overnight. I just didn't have breakfast.
So the thing with testosterone count, it fluctuates. And if we eat, it drops. So before we act on this level, I'll definitely get us to repeat it again. And the other result of significance is your sugar level was higher than what we want it to be. So can I just recap with you our problems? 6 months of tiredness. If I calculate your weight and your height, you are in the overweight range. We've got poor erections. We call it erectile dysfunction. Right? So these things can all be connected. the more overweight we are, the higher the risk of having erectile dysfunction. Your sugar level is a little bit high. It is not in the diabetic range yet. It could be what we call pre-diabetes. There's a
What's
different.
that mean? What's diabetes?
Diabetes is what your mum had, where your body struggles to deal with sugar.
So I just need to stop eating sweets, do I?
Well, we can talk about it. That's definitely a help. But what happens is your pancreas doesn't produce enough of a hormone called insulin, and insulin helps your body deal with the sugar. But I would like to investigate your diabetes. It's going to be what we call a glucose tolerance test. You go to the laboratory fasted. They give you a sugary drink and they take bloods. At the same time, I want them to repeat your testosterone level. So be fasted overnight means dinner is your last meal. Part of this to investigate your low testosterone, there's another hormone that I want to test. It's called prolactin. That's to tell me where the problem with your testosterone is from. Is it from overweight or age, or is it from centrally from a gland in your head, or is it a testes problem? So would you like to discuss what we're going to do from here?
Yeah, so what test do I need now?
So we're going to do more blood tests. I'd like to do a sleep study. Make sure you don't snore, because if we've got snoring and obstructive sleep apnea, that can make us tired.
The test hasn't mentioned snoring.
All right, if you like, we can leave that for last. Do the blood test first. But in the meantime, things that you can do is we should work on your diet.
This means
Less carbs, definitely less sugar. Aim for 5 portions of fruit and vegetables every day. Just that will give you more energy. If you can up your exercise, we are aiming for 5 lots of 30 minutes of sort of, we call it medium intensity exercise. Just a brisk walk with a dog. So it's just uncomfortable to have a conversation. So work on your diet, exercise. If you like, I can refer you to a dietitian or get a dietitian to come and sit down with you and test. What do you think of that?
Yeah, sounds good.
And the diet will help with your cholesterol. It will help with your weight. I see we've done your cardiovascular risk, and that's 6%. That's sort of in the medium category. And to reduce your risk of having heart attack and stroke, at this point, it will be good if we can start treating your cholesterol with tablets. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
It's called statins.
Yeah.
That can be your choice. We can do the lifestyle changes first, if you like, but so what we are aiming for is a 10% body weight loss. With your alcohol, can you just remind me, did you say 1 or 2 beers a day?
Yeah, 1 or 2 a day, but I usually have 3 days break from it, so it's just, I'm not drinking every day, just 1 or 2.
We'd prefer not more than 10 a week.
Oh, no, not
So if we can, so I'm going to give you this blood test form, and if we can meet back up in a week to discuss the bloods to get your diabetes status. And from here on, I like to see you monthly to keep track of your blood pressure, your weight and your energy levels, and to see if we need to refer you further on.
And did you say, can I take testosterone to improve my sex life, or I just feel really bad for tests, that's all?
What we'll do is we'll work on these lifestyle changes. If the weight loss doesn't work, there's things that we can look at, like Cialis and Viagra. Once we get your weight down and the lifestyle down, if that doesn't work. And remember, we're going to look into the testosterone to see if we need a specialist to help you out with that.
All right.
And when I get you back monthly, we'll look at your preventative health in the future, make sure your bowel screening and prostate levels are good.
Okay.
you, Sam.